What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Let me share this on the Facebook group quick. We're back with another episode. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Erastus from Garment Creations, and on this channel, you get tips and tricks to amplify your heat printing business. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll also appreciate if you can join the Facebook group. It's called Fire Up the Heat Press. So that's Fire Up the Heat Press on Facebook. And in that group, you can drop your work, ask questions, talk to people doing it full time or as a hobby. Again, facebook.com/Fire Up the Heat Press. What's going on, y'all? We're here. Happy Thursday. Back in the lab. 50 on our roster today. We got 50 of these. Got to get them done. And if you can remember this artwork just last week we did 50 of these. And they came back. So today's video is basically about how to get repeated customers. Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to get repeated customers. And like I said, I just did these a week ago. They picked up the shirts. And now we're back again for 50 more. Last time they were on white. This time they're on black. Same thing. Same image. 3G opaque. You already know. And that's how we're rocking. So I'm using both presses today because I do want to get this done and start on the next project. So I'd rather not even like waste too much time on here. So if you got some questions, go ahead, drop your questions. If you got any input, let me know first of all where you're joining in from. And drop a comment down below, your city and state. Let me clean the lens real quick. See my little dog. Much better. And also, smash the like button one time for me. What's going on, Frank? Yeah, Frankie, I've never dealt with that water slide. I don't know what that is. Alright, so let's go. The key part of getting repeated customers is first doing great job the first time. Doing a great job the first time is the key to getting repeated customers. Alright? That's the first key, is doing the good job the first time. And when I said good job, bro, I'm not talking about like so much good job on the print. Okay, it's more than just the print. It's all about that full customer's experience. How do you really make this customer feel from the time they reach out to you to the time they leave your premises or receive their package, right? So you want to be able to capture all of that. That total customer experience should be something that they're going to want to talk about, something that they're going to share with their friends, something that they're going to share with their co-worker, their partners, whatever. So it all starts with creating an experience for your customers. Trying to not get my head cut off, but I also want y'all to see the shirts a bit. So key part, making sure everything is straight, everything is good. Cover this thing up, boom, and press that, bam, there we go. Once you get a motion, right, you get a nice little vibe going, you can knock these things out in no time. So we got 50 of them. I started literally 10 minutes ago. The shirt showed up 10 minutes ago. I grabbed them and I'm doing them. All right, so we'll see how long it takes to knock out these 50 shirts. Not sure if I'm going to do all 50 on live, because with live, you can get a little distracted with the cameras and everything. So I need to get these done because this is due today. Must go out today. It was actually due yesterday, but I was able to buy myself a little more time. Good afternoon, Miss Bradshaw. Okay, yeah, Frank, I never did anything with that. No cups, none of that. this is a season, man. We have to pray, right? Because trust me, for the last 4 orders has been rest in peace shirts, and I just got off the phone. Just closed out another 50 shirts. 50. Love and remember again. Another rest in peace shirt. Again, another order of 50. A whole different person. All right, so like, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. People are leaving us. People are joining us. And I was telling my daughter this morning, because she asked, I was like, yeah, people leave and people come every day. People are born and people die every day, right? But how can we, I hate to say it, but like, you need to put yourself in a position where people are able to reach out to you in circumstances like this. If you are on, this order just came in because, so the new order just came in because of the last order at the last funeral I was at. It's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, man, you at a funeral, but then you also planning a funeral. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. But in all, we say rest in peace to them. Boom. My goal is to knock these out in at least like hour and a half, man. An hour and a half. We'll go this way. Some of these shirts are mad wrinkled. I might have to pre-press this one. It's super wrinkled. So what y'all got going on today? How has your week been? What are you doing today? And what are your plans for the weekend? Any plans? Plans. Here we go. Bam. Multitasking, all of this. Making sure everything is straight on the press is important. Very, very important. So today we're using the Gildan Soft Style. Because there was no Gildan 5,000 left. Or 500. I'm folding it in half because I want to get my center line exact. Because I told y'all before, with this 3G paper, I don't play around too much with the paper once it's laid down. So you want to make sure you get it as centered as possible the first time. Because once it heats up, there's not much playing around with it. This 3G paper is where we started damn near a while ago, and we're still using it. Still using it. You know, it's not too much to this paper. This is your one-off type shirts, birthday shirts, funeral shirts, shirts like this, one-off. Whereas like event, people will probably just wear it one time. I don't know about that center line. That center line there seemed off. Yo, go ahead. Y'all talk to me, man. I know I'm not paying attention and all, but I can come back and check on it. Talk to me. Talk to me. I like to talk to you. My center line right there seemed a little off. So we're going to reset that. Much better. Gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to all things. Yeah, I've been missing too. But now that I see your last name, I do remember. You have been missing, but I've been missing too. It's all good. It's all good. Hope you're all right. Miss Bradshaw, I do remember that name. I'm going to do half of this on YouTube, and I think I'll do the other half on the Facebook group. I need to go live in there a little bit today. We're halfway there. Oh yeah, I like this 3G, man. It's the fastest way to get a shirt done, in my opinion. All you need is the heat press. You already got the printer at home. Bam. I like to fold them in half. I don't always do this folding in half method, right? It just depends on what I'm using. Definitely with these 3G things. Because like I said, once I got my center line, I can use that center line to place the transfer. So I'm not moving it as much, because once it gets hot, you don't have much movement. And then I take the transfer also, fold that in half. So I got that center mark. And then I just mark this center, match this center mark with that center mark, you know? And that's what I call my centered. That's how I get my centered spot. I'm centered right there. Lay this Teflon. I use the Teflon because I like that texture the Teflon throws on that paper. That's why I use Teflon sheets. But you can use, don't use the butcher paper because it's gonna stick. You can use the non-stick stuff just to cover your image. All right. See if you can make a funeral. I have to do shifts for Saturday for the same funeral. Also use your paper for sublimation. I appreciate that. Crafting with your I can't say that, creator. Flame blowing is how you say that? Flame blowing? I can't say the word. Forgive me. Just a 50 masks for a wedding. That's interesting. I like that people are still making money off of masks because people should still be wearing masks. Okay? So that's good that we can still make money. I still do have a bunch of them, sublimatable ones too. But okay. Flamboyant. I got it. See? Sometimes that's how they should write the book sometimes. Like if you want me to read something, you gotta break it down like that. You gotta break down the syllables. It's like no. But for real though, I struggle with saying some words, you know? But I still try it. Lately, my magic number lately has been 50, yo. 50 shirts, 50 hoodies. Actually, there's 60 hoodies there. There's 60 hoodies there. Over here, there's a bunch of hoodies and stuff over there that needs to be done. It's hoodie season, you know. But 50 has been the number. And then there's some other color shirts in here. This mint. Something about this mint. I like this mint color. It's another 50 there. Something about 50. 50 is the number. It's been 50, 50, 50. So here's the strategy, right? 50. The reason why I usually try to get people to do at least 50 because I feel like I got a nice price break at 50. Okay, so even with like screen printed shirts, if you was to run a promotion and you want to get like orders in fast, right? Just get some screen printed transfers, offer 50 shirts, $10 a shirt. Boom. You got about good $500 right there. 50 shirts, $10 a shirt. You're gonna pay about $1.87, maybe $2 a shirt, $2.05. Transfers is 15 cents. You know, you probably have another $1.50 in labor per hour. So you're in a good place. So people always ask, "Oh, how much do you charge for this? How much do you charge?" I usually just, hey, if you can give me 50, if you can get 50 shirts here, if they're a single color, I'm gonna get them done for you just in the front. Boom, $10 a shirt. That's $500. Like the profit on that alone, shirts and shirts. Let's say it's 50 shirts, right? 50 shirts and the transfers comes up to about $105. Okay, I think it's like 118 with shipping between both vendors. So you just gotta like what I've realized. I feel like a lot of people don't really like get those numbers down. So they feel like, oh, I'm not making anything. Oh, I gotta make my shirt so expensive. Oh, nobody's buying it. If you figure out exactly what it costs you to make that thing, then you'll realize like I really don't have to charge this much. Or maybe I need to charge just this amount to make a good profit. We don't have to get rich with one order, y'all. You just need to get in a nice frequency of orders. If you can get a nice flow of orders in, you'll see that 50 shirts. Next thing you know, there's 50 here that's going out. There's another 50 in the box. There's 3 orders right now that I'm looking at, and they're 50 a piece. You know what I mean? Plus the ones that I just showed you the invoice for. So like that's usually my thing. Sometimes you gotta set a minimum. Tell your customers, hey, I don't do nothing less than 36 shirts. So that way you know every time an order comes in, you're going to get 36 shirts. But at 36 shirts, I'm no longer giving you $10 a shirt. The $10 a shirt is when you get 50. At 36, I'm now charging you still $20 a shirt. So you gotta like play with it. I mean, you gotta play with numbers a little bit, and then also like sometimes it's like a mental thing when you're playing with pricing and all of that. Okay, it's just mainly what you want to do. You want to get in a nice frequency of orders. You want to get more people coming through and spending that amount, like $50 or 50 shirts, $500. I mean, so that's usually my strategy if I'm trying to pump things in on a higher volume than just getting 10 shirts, 20 shirts. Nah, you gotta get 50, bro. I mean, especially with like something like this, right? Like this order here, they wanted to do like 24 more shirts. And I was like, y'all did just get 50. But if you do this, I can give you that if you get 50 shirts. And I give you this discount. And they were cool with it. You mean? Just gotta work with your customers and know those numbers. Work those numbers out. Write it down. See how much does it really cost you to get one shirt done? What does that include? You have to figure out what does it cost for the shirt. Black shirt, white shirt. I mean, color shirts. There's a difference in the color shirts. So you want to figure out exactly what it costs you. Okay? And then how much it's going to cost you for the material. For me right now, $2 in shirt. This here happens to be, I think I got a nice little deal here because I bought about 400 of these. So I think I paid like 80 cents a piece for these. So now you can see I'm like less than $3 in cost on here. So you gotta do the numbers, y'all. Where do I buy polyester shirts? Right now it's such a pain trying to find shirts. I get all my shirts through SNS Activewear. Okay, so whatever polyester is available there is where I usually go. Right now, I think the last one I ordered were from Sublimation. I don't remember how to even say their name. I'm sorry, this is a little shaky. This mount is a little shaky here. Oh yeah, you'll see people without masks everywhere. Not everybody's wearing masks. I honestly don't wear masks everywhere, as I should. Jiffy Shirt, Epic Shirts. Yep, those are different shirts places. I never use them, but people does. Frank's using them. Frank said, I get shirts at $3 since I don't have a tax ID. There you go. So if you don't have a tax ID, you will pay, like Frank is saying, $3 a shirt, which is still not bad. You pay $3 a shirt. Here's the thing, right? I don't charge customers for shirts. So if it's $3 for that shirt, I'm sorry, I'm telling the customer, hey, your shirts are $3. You paying me for me standing here, turning these lights on, turning these things on, and that. So like, I don't sell shirts, so I don't upcharge my shirts. So Epic Sports ships fast. Okay. So thank you at Texas. Texas is also Frankie. Hey Jesse. How y'all doing? Yeah, come on. I was about to actually jump over into the Facebook group because I want to go and hang out with a few people there, y'all. Okay, I'm going to hang out in the Facebook group for a little bit, finish these shirts. We got maybe about 10 or 15 more to do. So if you guys are just joining us, go ahead and smash the like button one time. And also, if you want to hear more of these conversations, please jump over on Facebook. We're about to be on the Facebook group called Fire Up the Heat Press. All right, until next time, I hope you enjoy those quick gems. I'll see y'all on the flip side.